Today I'm going to show you how to build your own AI chatbot completely for free. No OpenAI billing, no backend server to manage, no VPS, no Express, no Docker. We're only using 3 things: Vercel, Supabase Edge Functions, Vercel AI Gateway. This stack is incredibly simple, scalable, and perfect if you're just getting started. By the end of this video, you'll have your own AI chatbot running online that streams responses just like ChatGPT. Let's get started. Before we build it, here's the final result. I can type, "What are the best practices for React?" Press send, and the AI starts streaming the answer token by token. Everything is running on the free tier. Now let's build it from scratch. Before writing any code, let's understand how everything works. Our architecture is extremely simple. User, next. Frontend hosted on Vercel, next. Supabase Edge Function, next. Vercel AI Gateway, next. AI Model, next. Response streams back to the user. Notice something: the frontend never talks directly to OpenAI. Instead, the frontend only communicates with our Supabase Edge function. The Edge function securely stores our API key and forwards requests to Vercel AI Gateway. This keeps our API key safe. One of the reasons I love this stack is because of the generous free tier. Vercel AI Gateway includes $5 of monthly AI Gateway credit. Supabase Edge Functions include hundreds of thousands of free invocations every month. For a personal chatbot, that's more than enough. And because we're using Edge Functions, there's nothing to deploy or maintain. Let's create the accounts first. First, create a Vercel account, then create a new project. An empty project is completely fine. Next, create a Supabase account. Create a new project. After it's ready, save these values. Supabase URL, we'll use them later. Finally, open the Vercel dashboard, go to AI Gateway, click API key, create a new API key, copy the API key. Also check which models are available in your free tier. For this tutorial I'm using GPT-4o Mini. Now let's build our backend using Supabase Edge Functions. Open your Supabase dashboard. From the left sidebar, click Edge Functions. Then click Deploy a new function and choose Via Editor. Create a new function, then simply paste the code I've provided in the video description. You only need to change 2 things. First, replace the Vercel AI Gateway URL if needed. Second, choose the AI model you want to use. I'm using a cheap model, but you can select any model that's available in your Vercel AI Gateway. And, click Deploy. Next, let's add our API key. Remember the Vercel AI Gateway API key we copied earlier? Go to the secret section in Manage, create a new secret, give it a name such as AI Gateway Key. Inside Value, paste your API key, and save it. The function already supports streaming, so your chatbot will respond token by token, just like ChatGPT. Once everything looks good, after the deployment is complete, go to your function settings. Disable Verified JWT with Legacy Secret for this Edge function. This allows requests from our frontend without requiring a Supabase user session. Finally, copy your Edge function URL. We'll use this URL in the frontend to connect our chatbot to the backend. And that's it, our backend is now ready. Now let's build the frontend. Open your favorite code editor, such as Visual Studio Code or Cursor. For this tutorial, we're keeping everything inside a single HTML file. No frameworks, no React, just plain HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Create a new file named index.html. Then copy the chat template I've provided in the video description and paste it into the file. The template already includes everything you need: a chat container to display the conversation, an input field where users can type their messages, and a send button to submit each prompt. It also comes with a simple dark theme, so you don't need to write any CSS from scratch. The only thing you need to change is the function _endpoint. Replace it with the Supabase Edge function URL you copied in the previous step. Save the file, and your frontend is now connected to your backend and ready to chat with the AI. Now let's deploy our frontend. First, open GitHub in your browser, sign into your account, and create a new repository, name it Chatbot. Once your repository is ready, create a new folder on your computer. You can name it as well Chatbot. Move the HTML file we created earlier into this folder and make sure it's named index.html. Next, open the folder with your favorite code editor, such as Visual Studio Code or Cursor. Open the integrated terminal, then copy and run the following commands one by one. Git init, git add, git commit m, initial commit, git branch m main, git remote add origin https://github.com/your-username/chatbot.git. Git push u origin main. For the git remote add origin command, replace the repository URL with your own GitHub repository URL. Once the upload is complete, open your Vercel dashboard. Click Add New Project, then import the GitHub repository you just pushed. Vercel will automatically detect it as a static website, so you don't need to configure anything. Simply leave the default settings and click Deploy. After a few moments, Vercel will generate a public URL for your chatbot. Open the URL in your browser, send a message, and if everything is configured correctly, your AI chatbot is now live on the internet. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more web development tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.